In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can evolve your units really fast. Now, if we go to my inventory, you can see that all these mythics here, they're all evolved, right? We have All Might evolved, Whitebeard, Shanks, Broly, Akainu, everybody here is evolved. And I'm going to show you basically how I did it in a few methods that I used to grind out Starfruit or even just get the item for the unit that I needed to evolve them. The first method to basically evolving your units really fast is basically to grind Starfruit. Now there's many ways that you can grind Starfruit, and I'm going to start showing you the multiple ways. The first way is to come over here, and basically near the play area, there should be this here, right here, challenges. Now, there are 3 challenges. There's extra gold, extra gems, and Starfruit. Random drops, right? And most of the time, it is Starfruits. Right? Most of the time it is. You're going to want to come over here and basically you're going to see the challenge here. Now, there are tank enemies, there's high cost. They're basically going to add a story map and then add an extra challenge to it and make it a little bit harder. Now, this is where you're going to need to have done story mode. So if you haven't done some of the stories, especially Hidden Sand Village or Marineford, you're going to have to go do that because most maps are played there. While you can get lucky, most challenges are played in the later maps than the earlier maps. So you're going to want to finish story mode. So basically what you're going to do, I'm going to demonstrate it right now. You're going to go into the challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into challenge, fix out my loadout real quick, and then I'm going to go into challenge and complete it and show you the rewards that I get. So now what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to put all my units, complete the map, and I'll show you the rewards at the end. But basically you can use a variety of loadouts, units. You just need something that you can easily beat them. You don't have to get the most OP characters. You can use legendaries, but most of the time the challenges are pretty difficult, especially the map it's done. And if you ever need help, you can go to the official Discord server of Anime Adventures, and there's a channel for challenges, and then you can find other people trying to do the challenge. So you basically have extra help. But for most of the time you do it alone. And it's not that hard. Right now I'm just gonna farm some money, and yeah, so I'm gonna fast forward and I'll show you the rewards at the end. But basically what I'm gonna be using is a combination of Broly and Irwin, but I think you could just do it with Irwin. I'm just gonna try that out. If not, I'll use Broly to help. But yeah, I'm gonna fast forward and then I'll see you guys at the end. So guys, we're basically at the end. We're almost done. I did have to use Shanks. Irwin's did not carry me all the way through. You know, the enemies were getting into the back. So I just placed some Shanks down. But I didn't have to level them up too much. But yeah, so we're almost done. And I'm basically going to show you the rewards that we get. We're just have to wait for the boss to die really quick. Shouldn't take too long. After these 2 die, then the Irwins, like the horses, should just come through. So these challenges are really good, and this is how I basically grinded the chain for Broly, because I couldn't get it in the shop, the traveling merchant, and so I had to resort to grinding out these challenges so that I could evolve Broly. Now after we're done with this, I'm going to show you another method to get Starfruit, and then I'm going to show you the second method to evolving your units really fast. Alright, I'm back. Something went wrong, and so I just had to cut something out. Basically what I was going to say is that in my next video, I was going to make a tutorial on how to get player EXP really quickly and unit EXP. So basically we're done, and let's see our rewards. Starfruit, Starfruit, and more Starfruit. Now that's one of the more luckier amounts of Starfruit that you can pull. Most of the times you'll only get 1 to 3 fruit, and if you're even more lucky, you can get a mythic fruit, which is needed for every single recipe. And basically right now I'm going to go to beers. I'm going to show you all the recipes and the different amounts of, you know, Starfruit that you're going to need. If you come by the evolve area, you basically can enter here, and over here you're going to evolve your units, but over here near Beers, you're going to talk to him. You're basically going to get like recipes, and you can craft multiple recipes here. Now As you can see, some require a lot, some require little. Now, the ones that require less means you have to use multiple to evolve the unit. I'm gonna give an example. Shining Extract. As you can see, not a lot, right? Only 3 fruit of each color, 10 of the yellow fruit, and only 1 mythic. But to evolve All Might using Shining Extracts, you need 3 of these, right? And now if we go to, for example, the Broly chain, you only need 1 Broly chain to evolve Broly. So these recipes are basically going to vary, and you're basically going to want to set your eyes on one unit that you want to evolve, and you're basically going to grind the star fruit for it, right? And basically what you want to do is you want to go in order by the best mythic to the worst, and that's how you're going to evolve them. So I recommend evolving Boldy first, or either Shanks, one of them. But I'm not going to show you another method to get star fruit, and that has to do with correlation to my last video on grinding gems. I said in that video that you could grind gems and ocean orbs in Marineford Infinite, and there's a good thing about ocean orbs is that they also give out star fruit. Now I have 34 here. I'm going to save these for another video, but basically you have a chance of getting star fruit in these. Also getting mythic fruit and epic fruit. Now it's not a lot. I think you only get 1 to 2 of each color, 1 mythic fruit and 1 epic, so you're not getting a lot, but they do add up, you know, and you're getting gems at the same time. So like this is like an added bonus, but it can help, especially with the recipes, especially like the shiny extracts. You get 34, you know, you're getting a few star fruit from each color. It adds up really quickly, and you can evolve all your units really fast. Now, the last method into evolving your units really fast has to be the traveling merchant. Now, in the traveling merchant, you can also pick up fruit, but only the epic fruit and the mythic fruit. You can't pick up colored fruit. But in the traveling merchant shop, I'm going to put up a picture now. And basically, as you can see, in the traveling merchant, there's a chance for the traveling merchant to sell items used to evolve units. Now, most commonly, you have the Lelouch like King's Idol, Akainu's Magma Fruit, the Quake Fruit for Whitebeard, Broly's Chain, the Cupcake for Mochi. Like, so there's a lot here, and basically it's not a high chance that the traveling merchant will sell an item, especially an item that you need. Like, I didn't get the Broly chain through the shop, right? And I waited about a day and a half constantly checking the traveling merchant, and I did not see Broly's chain. So some items just do not appear for a long time. And, you know, especially if you're tight on gems, you can watch my other video on how to earn gems. But the items do cost a ton, right? For players that have the like amount of gems that I do, it's very affordable. But for people who have, you know, are just starting out the game or just got their first mythic trying to evolve it, this is not the best way. And so if you go to the traveling merchant, like have some gems to spare, you know, you don't want to go broke, but you also don't want to wait another 2 days for it to come out in the shop, right? So if you have time, grind the star fruit. I recommend grinding the star fruit. And if not, come here. If you see an item that you need, buy it, right? Most of the times, the reason why I evolved like my Whitebeard, my All Might was I wasn't actively trying to evolve these at the time, but I just saw it in the shop, right? The Quake Fruit, the Shiny Extracts, I saw it in the shop, and so I just got them. And over time, I was able to evolve Whitebeard and All Might, right? So, you know, I'm not spending 24/7 on this game where I can be able to evolve all my units at the same time, right? Because either you're gem farming or you're doing challenges, right? It's hard to do both at the same time. You know, it's coming out every single 30 minutes, right? So basically, yeah, this is basically all the ways to evolve your units really fast in this game. And, you know, hopefully in future updates, there's faster ways on how to evolve your units. But for now, these are the best ways. And, you know, more mythics are going to come in the future that you're going to need to evolve. And so I hope this strategy can be helpful to you. Just stay focused, you know. Over time, you'll get the evolved units. You don't have to get the evolved units unless you're going for a leaderboard, you know. Having evolved units are really good, but otherwise you're fine with just the regular mythic units. So guys, this is going to be the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you can subscribe and like. I'm going to make another video hopefully tomorrow as well. So I hope guys that you like this video, and I want to thank you for the support that I got my last video. You know, it's my first video. I actually got a really good reception for it. So yeah guys, see you in the next one.